morning, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Let's Play Tex Murphy, the Tesla Effect. So, yeah, so we have this, wait, did it set us back all the way, or? Yes, apparently it did. No, okay, good.
Not much here except for a chemical mixer.
So that is like the cure, right?
Well, hell, that ought to do it.
Yes, okay, good. I couldn't tell if it had set us back just outside the door or if it had set us back like, oh, hello. Set us back far, far back.
More books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts.
Yeah, well...
There's blood all over the floor. Doesn't look fresh, but it's troubling.
Well, most blood is.
Monitors electrical activity in your heart.
What's this?
Hey, an interocitor intelligence test helmet.
Really? What does it do?
That's the interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't, Tex. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right.
Great at one thing and competent at everything else. Yep. But what is Tex good at? That's the real question, isn't it?
Just the place to conduct some business. Sometimes I feel a little creepy with how many. Something tells me no one was coming.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of creepy looking.
I've ascended the spirit radio.
Hello.
Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and tantalizing.
Right.
There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio. Now I have to start all
well.
over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal.
Now, wait a sec. Wait.
I'm sure it's his voice.
He's not actually dead, though. He's in a cryo... He's frozen.
I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse.
This Cal is a little
Tesla egg.
nuts.
Could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever. And I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Right, thanks.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is.
So, yeah, she's a little nuts because it's like, okay, having the spirit radio next to his cryo chamber made it easier for her to hear his voice and communicate with them, but he wasn't actually dead. If he's in a cryo chamber, he's not actually dead. He's frozen.
It's my apartment from my old UI of U days.
Okay, so we need to find Mantis. and get him to take his medicine. Literally. Still feel a little bad about that. Oh, Mantis!
I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up. But, not as ready as I should have been.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Wait, how did he get to jump on you from behind?
Sorry. I can't control it.
I understand. State the obvious or ignore the obvious. Let's strike a deal.
Give me the Tesla egg, we'll call it even. You're the one that prays, aren't you?
Yes. I am Mantis.
Praying Mantis? Oh, I am losing my touch.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, you are.
Salt would have figured that one out.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you.
Kind of.
It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted
Duh.
to do everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time, cryotechnology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a
Okay.
but we found ourselves worse off than before.
Yeah,
Most of all,
big surprise
We
there.
no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious
Wow. Okay, so they basically kind of built up this religion around
future.
this
He was not
guy.
a translator.
Ah.
He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla.
What?
He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined
Yeah.
to do it at any cost.
It got
And in the
major
end, we
problems
banished
with
him from the
this.
society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life, and he pulled the trigger.
Dick.
When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
Oh, why do I think that's where I'm going?
Key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
Oh,
It
man.
may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Right.
To the Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Ald inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the Immortal Coil.
I found something that you might find interesting.
Really?
They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses.
Right.
And we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Yeah,
And
problem.
you may already
Bit-
know this. Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter.
Wait,
Margaret
what?
had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later,
Understandably
she found
so.
Chelsea living at the Ritz. She rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises.
Oh, great.
An opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cache.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea, she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way.
Okay, so...
And now you have your own new life to lead. Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Well, possibly, but I need to know what I
If you
did.
decide to use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
This is where I come in. How about we
Hi.
go to the cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's
You-
just see if we can work this out, okay?
You do realize he's like right there.
Oh, up there, is it?
No, it's not, right? That's what I'm figuring. It's not up there. It's like...
I have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to be walking
Couldn't
like
shake the
that.
look of fear I saw in All's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.
Alright, so on to a new day. Day 8. Control Alt Delete or there will be blood and more. Alright, so we're now at the Tesla Institute.
The jungle's reclaiming this area in all directions. This piece of equipment could be from a Jules Verne novel.
Mech 9? Is that a Mech 9 or an Ed 209? Because if there's Ed 209s around, I don't want anything to do with them.
These minimum security guys didn't have a chance against a pro like Slade. It's a security card.
I will take it, thank you.
This security card could help me get inside the...
Well, duh. Open sesame!
Well, this is my first step in getting the spirit radio frequencies. Manus said I have to get the power up and running in the reception area to get through to the atrium. Big Jim Slade was merciless.
Yeah. You could say that.
Big Jim Slade was merciless. Big Jim Slade was merciless.
Okay, rather than just saying the same thing about all of them, could you, like, actually look at some of them and... Ooh. Oh, okay, the gooey...
Danny, huh? Now that's a handsome blow. Big Jim Slade was merciless. That's a key.
Take the key. Check the other drawers, because you never know if one of them might have a comic in it. They do not, but it was... Ooh, what's that?
It's a battery.
Well, alrighty then. There's a battery. Just a battery just laying around underneath the reception's desk. That makes sense, doesn't it?
It's a Tesla battery. Well, this must be the key to... This picture's of a handsome bloke named Danny.
Right, so...
The power console needs to be opened with a key.
Well, you have a key. And you have a battery. And a password. I'm guessing the password is going to be DANNY. Danny! Hey, what do you know? All the little pieces come together. And the button won't stay down to keep the door open, so we use gum.
Better not be too creative, because it won't work.
No? No. Okay. Ah, I see. So we need the
The gum's too hard to work as a DNA sample. However, the door to the security system won't open until the DNA sample is placed on the scanner to the right.
Ah, but we have glycerin.
A
Right.
bottle of glycerin, known for moisturizing.
Right. So
This is worse than the time you combined a monkey and a...
monkey in a blender? What? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Do not want to know. Thank you.
Due to the damage of harmful radiation to our planet, there has been an outbreak of food insecurity, preventing access to nutritious and adequate food amounts for billions of mutants and norms.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so that is all the time we have for today. I think I've got it. I think we need to, like, put the glycerin in the cup and then the gum in the cup, moisturize the gum, get the DNA flowing again, plop it on the scanner, and we'll be good. But that's going to have to wait until next time, because we are all out of time. As always, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio! Okay, yes, I think I just figured it out. I think I just saw it. It's like, I was getting ready to call it quits for the day, and all of a sudden it's like, wait a second. In 2003, there was a case against search engines for the use of thumbnails. The copyright holders felt that the